Hi guys, welcome back to Python programming class. Before we begin today's lesson, uh, I want to take a moment to acknowledge how far you have come. You have already learned the foundation of Python, including basic coding skills, data types and variables, numeric and string operations, and even how Python compiles and run code. You have also practiced using PyDo that comes with Python distribution when you download the software. We've used PyCharm, one of the most common editor used by developers, two essential tools for writing and running Python programs. Today, we are going to take another big step forward. We are starting a brand new topic called control statement, one of the most important concepts in programming. Control statements allow Python to make decisions, repeat actions, and control the flow of a program. This is where your code becomes dynamic instead of just running straight from top to down. So from today's lesson, we'll be using Google Colab, which is another, which is similar to using Jupyter Notebook. This is another way of writing your code. I'm going to walk you through how to, use the Google Colab. Um, this will make it easier to test examples, run code instantly, and follow along in real time. If you have made it this far, congratulations. You are doing great. So now let's dive into control statement. Before we talked about anything, let's talk about our setup. As mentioned, I said today we're going to be using Google Colab. All you need to do, you don't have to download anything. It's similar to using Jupyter Notebook. In data science, if you want to be using Python for data science, you need to learn how to use Jupyter Notebook. So Google Colab is similar to Jupyter Notebook. You don't need to make any download, especially if you don't have space on your system. All you need to do is just to have a Google account and just go to Google and type Google Colab, and it will take you straight to, or just type Colab, and it will take you to the right to the page. So when it takes you to the page, all you need to do, you click on the file. You can open your previous notebook, which means some of the code that you've written previously. You can open that. This is personal. Then you can come here and create new. When you create new, it will take you to the page. Uh, this is going to make your code, this is just to test our code line by line and make things a little bit smoother. So I'll go back to our slide and start with we'll start with today's agenda. And this is what we aim to cover under control statement. We already talked about introduction. So now we're going to be talking about Boolean expression. Boolean expression are simply those expressions you use to compare two or more variables, and they will yield to either true or false. Okay, so Boolean expressions are expressions that evaluate to either true or false based on comparison between two or more values. So you can use these expressions in if statement as well as in looping statement. And if you look down here, this is relational operators. These are all the operators that we use. Equal sign, when you have double equal sign in Python, double equals one equal sign in mathematics, you use one equal sign. But in Python, to demonstrate something is equal to something, then you have to use two equal sign, which is this. Then if you want to demonstrate that something is not equal to something, you use an exclamation mark and equal sign in Python. Then this is a sign for greater than. If you can't remember, you can just use your right arm. When you fold your right arm, it's equivalent to saying greater than. You can remember it like that. Then less than, just fold your left arm. That's to tell you less than. Then we also have less than or equals to. We have greater than or equals to. Okay. Then we also have less than or equals to. Okay. So and then next, we're going to be demonstrating some of these relational operators. So using this example, using x is equals to 10 and y is equals to 5, we're going to use that to demonstrate, and we're going to go to our Google Lab to demonstrate that. First, we need to remember x is equals to 10. Then, sorry, we are assigning, we don't use equals to, you say assign. So we are assigning 10 to x, then we are assigning 5 to y, and we want to see, are these two operators, are they equal? Okay, is x is equals to, is x is equals to y? We want to see that in Python. How do we demonstrate two expressions are equals to each other? All right, guys, so we are trying to demonstrate all of the condition we stated under the relational operators. So all this we are trying to verify. We are trying to verify and demonstrate how it works. So we have x is equal. We assign 10 to x and also assign 5 to y. So in Google Lab, we want to test all this to practice the concept. Okay, so when we come here, we say x, we assign 10 to x, and we assign 5 to y. So here now, let's see test. Normally, we know that x is actually greater than y, but we want to learn how to do it in Python. Equals to, remember you use two double equal sign. So, and let's run it and see. So you can see that it says false. This gave us false because x is not equals to y. So if there are no Boolean expression are expression that will evaluate to either true or false when two or more variables are being compared. Okay, so now we compared x and y. X is equals to y. What did it give us? We got false because they are not equal. Then let's try another one. We can come here and do that. Say x, we want to test if x is equals to 10. Remember that if you want to show something is not equals to, you need an exclamation mark, then we do this, okay? This is telling us that we want to check is x equals to, we said x is not equals to y. X here is not equals to y. So let's run it. Let's see what we're going to get. You can see that's true because x is 10 and y is what? Y is 5, which means they are not equal. Then the next one, let's try another one. Let's try this. Is x greater than y? Let's try that. X greater than y. Let's print it and see. Is x greater than y? This is supposed to be true because x is 10, y is 5. Can we see that? Then the next one, let's try this. Is x less than y? Let's try that and see what we're going to get. So let's run that. Yeah, because x less than y, which is false because x is 10, y is 5, is 4. That's not true. So let's try another one. Um, Also, is x greater than or equals to y? Is x greater than or equals to y? That's supposed to be true because x is greater than y. Okay. Then the last one will be the test will be this one, x less than, okay, or equals to y. Let's see what do we get. X less than or that's going to be false because that statement wasn't true. And this is how to test the statement. And also we've seen how to use Google Colab to do that. So this is the another opportunity of attending this class. You're going to learn how to use many resources. And also another important information you need to know is that when comparing floating point value, do not use equals to, do not use these two, equal sign or not equal sign, because floating point number are not exact, okay? But you can use greater than or equals to, but you don't use this. Don't use this. It's not allowed. Okay, and if you have any question, you can send me. You can leave me a comment. You can leave me a comment, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. And if you find this video very useful, please like, follow, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next class. Thank you.